Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel and thanks for joining me for another video. This is Marquita from At Home with Kita, and here are your tips on how to plan a balanced life. So if you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing. Okay, you guys, so I'm finally got my mojo back and I've been in the creative spirit and I went ham. I created a bunch of stuff. So in this video, I'm going to show you our new budget collection and I'm really excited about it. This all sparked because I had a desire to get my budget together, okay? It's all over the place. And I have goals for 2025 to save a ton of money. And so I created all of this based on my desire to want to save and get my budget together. And I'm going to debut it here with you guys so that you can see all the goodies. And it's going to be a lot of stuff. So go grab a drink, a snack, do whatever you got to do. Lock in because I'm going to share it all with you. So let's get into it. Okay, so I'm just gonna start right here with our new budget planners. So these are our budget planners. It's the same as the financial wellness workbook in terms of the guts of it, but I designed a couple of other things just to kind of spruce it up a little bit. I felt like that budget book is just so timeless and classic. It doesn't really need much change, but I did want to add a couple of different elements just to make it look different. And I also wanted to coil bind it. So these will only be offered coil bound in A5 size, but you could still get the financial wellness workbook, which again is basically the same thing in whatever size you choose, disc punch or hole punched. Okay, so just take note of that. But I'm really excited about these. I am eventually going to offer a hardcover option for this. Again, this is our laminated cover. So I'm working on that. And so that'll be added to the listing when it's available. So you can choose between hardcover or laminated cover. All right, so let's just go ahead and show you how each one of them looks. They're all designed very differently. This one, of course, has the little icons there and it says you create the life you desire. So this is just such a beautiful way to track your expenses and all of that. Again, I'm going to do a flip through so you can see the inside of it, but it's the same as the financial wellness workbook. No differences besides this, the cover, and the fact that you can get it coiled, A5 size only, and this little bookmark that's included. All right. But isn't it so cute? So the inside cover looks like this, and so does this cover. Okay, and then that's how the back cover looks. I think it's just so cute and fun. So I'm really excited, and this may be the one that I end up using because I'm gonna do a series here where I'm gonna do my budget with you guys to keep myself accountable. And again, I just got a ton of goals for budgeting, and that's my biggest goal for next year. I feel like planning my meals out, planning my life, planning my fitness is going pretty well, but my budget is where I'm really struggling. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going through each of our product collections and I'm sprucing them up with new products. So I decided to start with budgeting because that's what I need help with right now. And I did do a little bit of adding new products for the meal planning stuff because I got back on the bandwagon with that. If y'all don't know, I'm on a whole fitness journey, lost 25 pounds or whatever. So excited for myself. So I do have a Instagram page where you can go join my journey and I share recipes and things like that. So I'm going to work on that next to add some more items for that. So I'm just trying to add every single item I could think of pertaining to that type of planning. So budgeting was up first, okay? So let me just do a quick flip through again. It includes a whole full year. So this is a whole year of inserts. The bookmark here, which you can remove and move around as needed. So that way you could get to your week. All right. I love the little simplicity of the wording there. And then this is how it looks on the inside. So you got your budget categories, your financial goals. This is all stuff on a yearly level. Your yearly overview, you could track your subscriptions there. You've got your income tracker, debt reduction tracker, debt snowball tracker, budget challenges, savings trackers, and then you've got your wish list, donation tracker, and then you get to your actual month. So each month will start like this. You have your monthly budget tracker where you can come and put all of your goals, okay? And then you get your calendar here. So this is your regular monthly calendar. All right, you've got your paycheck tracker. I love budgeting by paycheck. And so you're going to get the paycheck bill tracker 2 pages for that, so that way you could do your cash envelopes. Again, I'm going to show you a whole bunch of stuff that's going to pair really well with this. So that's why I'm really excited about this new series, because I'm going to show you how I plan to use all of this stuff. So we've got something coming that I'm going to share with you for your cash envelopes, for your savings. So I'm just so excited about this. But for me, budgeting by the paycheck is the best way to do it. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. Okay, so that should be plenty sufficient. And then it ends with your expense tracker. So you should be coming here every time you spend some money and writing in that expense. All right, and then again, it starts over with the monthly budget tracker. All right, again, you have a whole year of this. So this is how thick it is. All right, and I'm in love with this. All right, so I'm going to be doing a whole series on how to use this along with the other stuff I'm going to show you. Again, here is another design, just in case you're more of a cheetah print girl. Same exact thing on the inside, but it just gives you a different look on the outside. And then that's the back cover. All right, so usually the front and back cover are pretty much the same. You know, the wording I usually try to put only on the front cover, and then the inside is a little bit different. So this inside matches with the back inside. Okay, and I love the black coil. Okay, so I try to think about what coil would work best, but I just think this is so pretty. Again, all of these will come in hardcover as well, so that way if you just prefer a more durable, although these are pretty durable. I use a really thick laminate. It's not that little flimsy lamination paper. So, but I like to be able to offer things in multiple options. Also, all of the covers are glittered. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that on camera here, but they're so pretty in person. So it's got some gold glitter there as well, just to kind of spark it up a little and amp it up to the next level. All right, and then this is the last design, which is one of my favorites. It comes in 2 different colors. So you've got your brown girl and you've got your tan girl, and she's just drawing a little $sign there, and then that's how the backside look. Your only limit is your mind. All right, so these are really, really cute. Again, same thing on the inside that's included with the other ones, and then I opted for the gold foil, and these are glittered as well, but I love that pattern there, right? The little, I guess it's a marble pattern, so pretty, and then the inside as well. All right, so these are our new budget planners. Again, I'm probably gonna stick with this one. We'll see, things may change. And I'm constantly designing more things. So stay tuned for the budget collection, which I will put below in the description, so you could just have access to the entire budget collection, which has, again, a ton of stuff. It's gonna blow your mind, okay? And so that way you can get your budget together just like I am. We can go on this journey together and we can get our life together. We have goals for 2025, and saving is one of my biggest goals, okay? I thought I would also mention, I wanted to show the budget planners to you first, but we have introduced or reintroduced Freebie Friday. Do y'all remember? OGs definitely remember. I had a series here on YouTube where every Friday I would share a free printable that you can access, and it was through our blog At Home with Keita. It's going to be done a little bit differently this time. It'll be every single Friday. The insert will be completely free for you to download in classic size that you can reformat for whatever size you need to reformat it for, but it will come in classic size. And so basically what you'll do, though, there is a link in the description box below. Click on that link, complete the form there, and it's going to send you all the instructions on what to do next. It's really easy, and that way you can have access to the freebies, and there'll be a new code shared every single week and a new insert shared every single week. So this week is all about budgeting. So I am going to be giving you guys a free debt tracker printable. It's so cute. I just designed it today, and I'm going to be adding it to my planner as well. So hopefully that will help you to be able to track your debt, eliminate your debt, and get your finances back on track. So again, check the description below. You'll see the link there for you to access Freebie Friday, and go ahead and complete that form. It's going to send you an automatic email with all of the next steps in the process, and you'll have your downloaded insert in no time. Okay? So budget planners up first. Love these, and make sure to comment below and let me know what your thoughts are on all of the things that you're going to see today. All right. So next up, let's go and dig into cash envelopes. All right. I've got a lot of stuff here for cash envelopes. You guys know we already have some laminated cash envelopes available on the website. So those are still available, and they are all formatted to fit any system that we offer. So just take note of that too, is that everything is interchangeable. All right. So again, we have the tan girl and the brown girl, super duper cute. These are our cash envelope binders. Really excited about these. They come in two different, I'll be of course designing new things. So there'll be a ton of these coming soon in different designs. And so let's open them up so I can show you how they look. Again, we have a laminated cover there, super cute. It's got a little pop of glitter there as well. And these are our clear PVC covers. And so when you open it up there, it's got a nice little design here, which is the same as on the backhand side. And then that's how the back cover looks. All right. And so basically what you're going to receive with this is, of course, the planner cover, the laminated covers already formatted for this particular planner cover, which is A7. Okay. You're also going to get a ruler. And then here are your cash envelopes. All right. So as you can see there, I've already put one of our vellum categories in here. So I'll show you how those look as well, because you will receive 12 different categories. And it's got a little flap up here, very, very good quality. So these are going to hold up over time. But basically you're going to take the categories, which again, I'm going to show you momentarily, and you're going to slide them right on in here. See, vellum, nice quality vellum. And then you're going to take your cash and you're going to put your cash in here as well. And typically I put my cash behind the vellum. So you would take your money and just put it, and I'm going to snap it back in here. You would take your money and just slide it right on in the sleeve. All right, so that way, if you do the cash envelope method, you have a nice little chic planner or binder that you can house all your money in. These are pretty thick and they're going to be able to hold a ton of money. And so again, if you're pairing this with our budget planner, then you would come here to your week and you would look at the cash envelope section, which is right here. And you would say, you know, you'd put the date, of course, and then you'd put your category based on whatever categories you'd like. But again, I am including all of your categories here. So here is how that looks. And I'll open it up just so you can get a peek at all of the categories that are included. And again, we use a very, very thick vellum. So this vellum is going to last. It's not flimsy. Not all vellum is created equally, okay? All right, how they look, really super gorgeous. And the corners are rounded, as you can see, for a very chic look. So you get home. So again, you would write home here as the category. And you've got enough spots. Again, I give you 12, but you've got more than enough spots if you wanted to add an additional category. It's completely up with you, or up to you rather, with how you want to do that. You also have children. You have groceries, fun, miscellaneous, gifts, pet care, hair care, medical, auto, personal, and eating out. So again, you just take these categories, you put it right on in here. And I love the top loading with the flap because I feel like your money is more secure that way. You know, it's not going to fall out. Even if you put a little change in there, you should be good with that too. And then again, you take your cash and you put it right behind it. Or in front, it's up to you, but I like to see the category on the front. Look at that. Now, how pretty is that? That's so gorgeous. I think that when you're planning and budgeting and things like that, yes, it is about function, but it also should be a measure of beauty, because I feel like I like to use things more so when things are pretty to me. So I would totally use this because it's pretty and it's functional. All right, so you see that. And again, you've got your budget. So all of this stuff that I'm going to show you is going to go with the budget planner. So that way you can save, you can do your cash envelopes. We're going to eventually be developing a sinking funds binder similar to this, and a debt, maybe, you know, something related to debt. Although we do have that tracker and it is something included in here, we're going to try to see how we can really maximize on just using one planner system for budgeting, along with these various different accessories and elements to really kind of hone in on your goals. Okay, so again, this is what's included. So you're not gonna get the money. Not that you thought you were, but let me just put that out there, okay? You're gonna get 12 of these, okay? And then you're going to get 12 sleeves. You're gonna get the ruler. You're gonna get this whole entire binder, basically. That's what is considered the cash envelope system, all right? So this is all one thing that you'll be receiving. All right, so I'm really excited about this. Again, I'm also excited about designing some new things. Once I have everything formatted, it's very easy to design something new, because all I do is just drop and drag different designs inside and different elements inside of the current file. So that makes the process easier. So I will be designing like a mad woman. That's just where I am right now. I go through phases, you know. Sometimes I don't want to design anything. I don't want to do anything. I'm not feeling the spirit. And sometimes I am. And so right now I am. So we're going to capitalize on that for as long as we can. All right. And then again, it comes in a different design. So you could choose between these two for cash envelopes. All right. And this is A7 or personal size. So same thing, basically. All right. Okay. So that's cash envelopes. Well, I have more stuff for that as well. But anyways, this is how that would look for you. All right. Okay. Yep. So moving right along. Staying in the cash envelope realm. So I'm going to leave that there. We also have these slips, which are for tracking what you're spending within your cash envelope system. So what you do with these is you're going to pull one off. Okay. And each one of these, or one of these, will go inside of each one of these envelopes here. And you would write the month of, the total budget for that particular category. So let's say it's the home category, and you have a budget of $500. You would put that there. And then every time you spend something within that category, you'd grab the money from here, of course. And then you would log it here, okay? And this would stay stored inside of your cash envelope. And it's pretty much the same size as money. All right, so this is also a little way that you can conceal the money. You know, if you don't want that money just showing up on the backhand side, it's up to you. That's not why I created it the same size. I just kind of wanted it to be like, you know, all the same size. I just think it's better that way. Okay, so again, you could take this and you could do like this. I like to flip it because I feel like I could see, you know, when I'm tracking how much I'm spending. So the money would show up on that side, and then on the back side, you would have your tracker. Okay, so that way you could see what you're spending. You could also, if you want to maximize these, you could use something like this. Okay, these are awesome, and I'll show you a little bit more about how you're going to use this. And you could take this and you could write on this actual sleeve here, so that way you can maximize these. You're not using one every single time, although it does come with 25. That's a lot. But you will need more eventually. And you could just write on the outside of this, and then you'd wipe it clean and start fresh. And that way you're not writing on the actual paper. All right, so I love these wet erase markers. So these are not dry erase markers, but they're wet erase markers, and there's a difference there. All right, so that's how that would look in terms of the notepad. It comes again on a nice little notepad here with several sheets. All right, and you'll just pair it with your cash envelope system, and there you have it. So that's how that complete system would look. The notepad, I'm sorry, is not included. Eventually, maybe we'll do a bundle. I'm working on trying to figure out how that looks. And if I do decide to do that, I, of course, will let you guys know. All right. So that is the cash envelope tracker, or the tracker for your, yeah, I guess you call it cash envelope tracker. Okay. It's not called that in the shop though, but you'll see it. I'm going to share the whole entire collection with you guys, so that way you have it. Okay. Another great thing that you definitely want to have when you're doing the cash envelope system or any sort of savings challenge or anything like that is you want to have this little acrylic holder, so that way you can sort your money out. So it comes with several different slots there, so that way you could sort out your money, and you of course would have your planner here, or your budget planner. So you'd have all of this open on your desk. Okay, then you'd have your cash envelopes here, and you'd keep the things sorted out until you're ready to start loading up your envelopes based on what in the cash envelope section that you've budgeted for. Then you'd pull it out from here, stick it in the sleeve along with the tracker here, and then you'd close it up, and then when you're ready to spend again, you just start tracking things. So this little holder is so perfect for this whole entire system. So that's another item that's included. Very good quality. So this will just sit in your budget collection, budget desk, you know, wherever you budget, so that way you have that available to you. All right. So that is next up on the list. All right. And then I have several of these cash pouches. All right, so let's start with these two because these are these are exactly the same. It's just one is a holographic and the other one is clear. So these are so perfect. So when you go to the bank and you take, I'll show you another thing while I'm here. You'll take this is the sticky notes. You'll write in what you need. So of course you've got your bills there with what quantity you need and the total amount. You'll give that to the bank teller and then she'll give you what you need based on this cash breakdown. Okay, then you'll take this and you will put it, you could put it in here, you'll take the money, stick that to the money. If I can find the money, I can show you. Okay, and then the bank will give you, however much money, and you pull off a slip of that, stick it right on the money, and then you could take that whole thing and stick it inside of this bag, okay? And you could keep the sticky notes in there too, just so you have them with you. You don't have to keep, putting a new one on there. You just always keep them in this little pouch here, and that way you have them, okay? Another cool thing about this is that there are different buttons or closures, and so basically when I open every one of them, this whole thing opens flat. So you'll never need to do that, but it's kind of cool how there's different ways to open it. So if I wanted to load it, the way that I just showed you, I could do that. Or if I say, hey, I just kind of want to slide it in through the top, you could do that too. All right, and I love the holographic. I think it's so gorgeous. Okay, so we've got this one, and then we also have the clear one. Again, same exact thing. You could take it, open it up, and slide your money right on in. I feel like it's easier to do it the other way, but if you just want to do it this way, you can. Okay, and then again, you have your sticky notes. Yeah, this is more complicated. I feel like you should just do it the other way, like a regular person. But it's cool though. And then even if you don't want to use this for cash envelopes, it's still available in the shop. You can use it for whatever you'd like. We do have this one in 3 different sizes. And so there's 2 different listings. One of the listings is going to have these 2 colors only in this size, and the other listing will have the other 3 sizes only in the clear. All right, so these are just perfect little cash holders. Again, when you go to the bank, you get your cash. Because again, I'm going to show you how to use this whole system. We're doing this. So we're going to do a whole budget series, and I'm going to do the cash envelope method. I'm going to do the savings. I'm going to use these slips here to get my money out, or at least write down what I want, and then tell the bank teller. These are so cool to be able to have for that purpose. And then that way you'll have what you need, because for the cash envelopes and the savings challenges, there's a certain dollar amount. So you'll need to have those exact increments. You know what I mean? So these are cool. So this is kind of how that works. All right. Again, the iridescent one or the holographic one is so gorgeous. Hopefully it translates here on camera. And then you have the option of the clear as well. All right. So moving right along to the next pouch. We have this one here. We have this in multiple colors. We have a blue one, this color, which is like a tan, and then a pink one. So same exact concept. It's got a little frosted situation down there. It perfectly holds your money, and it's just a different look. All right, and it's got a zipper here as opposed to the snap closure. So that fits in there perfectly, as well as your cash envelope breakdown. All right, and you just keep that and store it. Store this in here till you're ready to go to the bank and withdraw whatever you're going to withdraw for your cash envelopes or your savings challenge. All right. And then we have another one, because I'm extra and I like to just have different looks. This one also is a zipper. It's only in black. It's a little bit larger than the other ones, and the money goes in just like that. It's really cool to be able to see through like that. And then same thing with the cash envelope breakdown. All right, so that one's only in black. And then lastly, we have this one here, which is my favorite, because this was released with the At Home with Keita lifestyle box that I released some time ago. It's been years. And I love it. And so now I decided to add it to our shop. I have a ton of them left. And so this is a vegan leather in gray. And so you open it like that. You can remove these flaps too, but there's no reason for that. And that's how that looks on the inside. Again, you take your cash, put it right on in there. And this is more private. So if you don't want anybody seeing that there's cash in here, this is going to be a little bit more discreet for you. All right. So this is super gorgeous. Again, vegan leather, very soft, durable, and perfect to hold your money. All right, so that's the last of the pouches. So we've got this one here, we've got the black one, we've got the one with the little tan header that's offered in 3 colors. And then we have these 2 here that are offered in those 2 colors, the iridescent, or I'm sorry, the holographic and the clear. All right. So these are all of the pouches to be able to hold that money. So that way you can start doing the cash envelope method or the savings challenge, which is what we're about to talk about now, which is probably what I'm most excited about, because I have a goal to save in all of these different categories. So I'm going to show you what I mean when I say that. I just thought I'd mention again that this is also a part of the collection. These are great, and I'm going to show you how you're going to use this when it comes to the savings challenge. So we'll start with the smallest and the cutest, which is this one here. This matches with this cover here from the budget planner. So these pair very well together. Of course, you can mix and match. It's all a part of the same color called Money Mindset. So everything goes cohesive. So even if you choose a different design for each, you know, the budget planner and then the savings challenges and the cash envelopes, everything's gonna still look well together. All right, this is so cute. This is a $500 savings challenge. So again, we are working on saving. I have a goal to save within each one of these binders. It is A6 size. And so here is the dry erase marker, which you do need to, or I'm sorry, wet erase marker. You do need to give it just a little bit of time to dry. But once you save, what's going to be labeled, I don't have them here. I'm waiting to create them, but they'll be the same as this here in terms of how they'll be labeled. So you'll have these vellums here that will stick inside of the pocket that will have all of these different dollar amounts on them. And so that way you'll know you're going to, this first one's going to be $25. You're going to stick $25 in here, and then you're going to come here and you're going to shade it out or check it off. So that way you know that you've already saved $25. Okay, and then the next envelope is going to be $30. All right, so when you fill all of these envelopes up, they are going to total $500, which is really, really cool. They are side loading pockets, very, very good quality. So you'll just stick the money right in here. Typically you don't need a closure because it's not going to be change in here. It's just going to be whole dollar amounts. And so that's how you'll be able to share, or I'm sorry, that's how you'll be able to save $500. So you have all the envelopes in here that is going to equal enough spaces to be able to save these dollar amounts. So this is really cool. So I'm going to start here. Well, I'm going to show you the rest of them again, but I'm going to save within each one of them. But this is where I thought I would start because it's the lowest dollar amount. So again, this envelope will be labeled. It'll have these. And the reason why I opted for vellum is because I feel like you can interchange them. You can use these for something else. It doesn't have wording on here that's you're tied to. You could pull this out very easily and use these for something else or a different savings challenge. I'm not a big person that's tied to things printed on stuff because I feel like it limits you. Okay, but just to give you an idea, that's how that will look, except the font will probably be this direction. Okay, I'm still deciding. It'll probably be this way. Okay, and they'll be formatted the right size to fit inside of here. I just have to get that done. But if you do decide to order these, because everything is available now, it'll be done. Okay, so that's how that looks. So I love this cute little challenge. This is the back cover, and that's the inside of the back cover. So this is such a cute little challenge. I'm gonna make a bunch of these with different designs and maybe different dollar amounts as well. So stay tuned for that. All right, so the next challenge is the $1,500 savings challenge, okay? That's the design of it. It's such a pretty design, and most everything has glitter on it. So just keep that in mind as well. But look at how gorgeous that design is. Let me give you a little close-up. It's like a room with some decor, and it fits very well again with the whole theme of everything. That's how the back cover looks. Again, this is A7 or personal size, which is basically the same thing. And so this is how the challenge looks. By the end of this challenge, you'll have $1,500, okay? So again, inside of the envelope or on the envelope, it'll be the same thing. It'll have the dollar amount, the same size as these that will slip right inside of the envelope that will have these various different dollar amounts on it. You'll come here and again, I have to put these inside of here. It's just that I have to poke these out, but they'll come with these. And these are gonna be either side loading or they'll be top loading, just like the ones for the cash envelopes. And there'll be enough in here for the whole entire challenge, so no worries for that. Okay, so then you'll open it up and you'll say, okay, today I have $100. So you'll go and you'll find the $100 envelope and you'll stick in $100. So you don't have to start at the beginning of this. You can start wherever you want. If you have $10 on hand, then go ahead and find the $10 envelope. And I like the idea of having the side loading because I feel like if you needed to have some change or something in here, I just wanted to make sure or feel more secured, then you've got that little extra flap there, all right? And then it'd be that on top with the dollar amount, all right? So this is really, really cool way to save $1,500. And you can do it in whatever time frame you want. You could go as fast as you want, as slow as you want. It's up to you, all right? And then this is the inside of the cover. Same thing on the front inside, except you have the actual challenge here. And again, you use your wet erase marker to blot out or cross out whichever envelopes you've saved money into. Don't get thrown off by this again, because this will be inserted inside of each of the envelopes, all right? Or you'll be able to insert them. Okay, so that's the first challenge, which is again the $1,500 savings challenge. And then we have some bigger challenges, okay? We have the 52 weeks challenge. All right, and here is how that looks. For now, we have two different designs. So we have this one here, and then a same girl that you saw on the cash, not the cash envelopes, but on the budget planner. Okay, so the same exact design. You can either get it in this clear cover or you can get it in this frosted cover. Okay, so you could choose the girl, you could choose the cover. All right, so let me show you the frosted cover first. I love both of them for different reasons. But I like to be able to snap something closed. But I know that a lot of people love a frosted look, okay? But this is how the 52 weeks challenge looks, okay? So you've got your challenges here. That is 52 weeks, all right? So each week you'll come to week 1 and you'll put in $1, okay? Week 2, you'll put in $2. Week 3, you'll put in $3. Week 4, you'll put in $4, okay? All the way up to 52 weeks. And then you also have 3 different bonuses, and you could just tuck those in the sleeves wherever. All right, so this is how that will look for you, is that you'll take your money, and with this smaller pocket, you'll want to fold it, of course. All right, and then you'll find the week, which again, with this one, you're going in order. I mean, you don't have to go in order, but you'll do just like that. All right, and you can see the week very clearly there, and then the next week, and so on and so forth. Okay, I say start in order, but you don't have to. Like if you know you have $25, then just go to week 25. Okay, it's up to you with how you want to do this. Again, wet erase marker, check off whatever week you ended up going with. All right. So this is how the frosted looks. You have all of the sleeves that you need. It even comes with these little extras that came with the actual binder. I just keep them in here. You could toss them. I think this is for you to change this out. If something happens to this, you have an extra one and you have a red one. And then this is labels for the outside of the spine. So if you wanted to label this 52 weeks, you could see it on a bookshelf. You put it right here on the spine, and that way you can see. So I'm gonna just keep them in here just in case you want to use them. Why not? And that's how the back cover looks. Okay, so this is the frosted. All right, and then this is your regular clear, which is the same exact thing on the inside. Okay, so you've got all of your sleeves. You've got your ruler. The frosted doesn't come with a ruler, just because I include the ruler because the vendor sends it with the ruler. So I just keep it in here. But I don't think the frosted had a ruler. And the ruler's cool, but you really don't need it. Yeah, the frosted doesn't come with one, but all the clear notebooks, whether they're small or this size, come with a ruler. All right, you have all your weeks in here, and you are ready to tackle saving $1,428. I'm so sorry if I said $1,500 in the last. And this cover here is actually $1,428 is the 52 weeks. This is the $1,500 savings challenge, specifically to save $1,500. After 52 weeks, you can save $1,428, okay? So I'm sorry if I said that. There are 2 different challenges. All right, 52 weeks challenge looks like that. Again, we'll be designing new covers that will fit within these 2 binders. So the binders will not change. We may eventually add some other designs binder-wise, but right now these are the 2 binders that we have. All right, so y'all see how much stuff already we talked about. All right, we are rounding everything out with the 100 envelope challenge. All right, there are 2 designs for this. The same girls as with the 52 weeks. So I'm gonna open up this design and show you how the sleeves look on the inside. These, same concept, you get to choose a frosted cover or this cover, and the design is the same as what you just saw. It's just the 100 envelope challenge as opposed to the 52 weeks challenge. Okay, after this challenge, you'll be able to save $5,050. All right, you're gonna stuff all of that money into 100 envelopes. So this is also another longer term in addition to the 52 weeks. Take your time with it. Stuff the envelopes as you feel. You don't have to feel like you have to do this in 100 days. Just stuff it whenever you can, okay? So this is how that looks. So you'll find the number 1, and you'll put this number in there, this dollar amount. Okay, same thing as what I showed you with the 52 weeks. All right, all the way up to 100. So you would put this $100 inside of envelope number or sleeve number or pocket number 100. Okay, so these are dollar amounts that correspond with that particular pocket. So whenever you're ready to put $3 in, you put that in here. Again, this is not on a specific day. It's just whenever you want. You could do this weekly, daily. It's up to you. Monthly, but you just want to pick the number, start wherever you want, and then you'd put that number, dollar amount, inside of that same number envelope. And then again, with your wet erase marker, you'd come cross it off so that way you know that envelope is filled. Okay, comes with a ruler, all of the sleeves that you need for the $100, which is a lot, or the 100 envelope or 100 pocket. You have all that you need there, and then the covers look a little bit different on the inside and the outside, and it all fits perfectly inside of this binder. All right, so that's the 100 envelope challenge. So it comes in these 3 and then 2 different planner covers, clear or frosted. Okay, so I'm going to be doing the 100 envelope challenge. I'm going to be doing the 52 week challenge, and I'm going to be doing the $1,500 challenge and the $500 challenge. I'm doing all of these challenges, and I'm just going to do what I can. You know what I mean? So if one might be weekly, one might not be weekly, one might be monthly, it's just up to me. And how I'm going to track that, once again, that's why this budget book, a budget planner, is so brilliant, is that I'm going to come to my week and I'm going to figure out how much I want to save. Okay, here's the savings section here. I'm going to put whatever the category is, in which case it's going to be whatever the binder is. And so I'll write 52 weeks, and then I'll write in what I budgeted for that particular week. Or if I'm doing multiple days, I have multiple slots there that I can put whatever the days. And then I'm going to put that in the envelope here, and I'll have it here so I could see that, and it's all a part of my budget. And then I also have it inside of the binder. So don't you see why the budget book pairs so well with all of these different things, from the cash envelopes to the savings to just your general budget? I mean, it's pretty cool. That's why I'm just really excited about doing all this. So this is kind of how everything looks for me in terms of what all I'm going to be using to get my budget in order. So again, and lastly, before I talk about that and share with you and, display how that looks, we do have a calculator. And this is such a beautiful calculator, which is in like a deep blue color. And it's going to come in white as well. So you'll be able to choose this color or white. So that way you can budget out your stuff, type in your money, calculate your stuff as needed. And so this is also a new item that's included within this collection. Okay, so I'll have my calculator, I'll have my $500 savings challenge, I'll have my $1,500 savings challenge, which will all be tracked in my budget. I'll have my 100 envelope, I'll have my 52 weeks challenge, I have my budget book here, okay? And then I am probably going to choose this because it just all goes with the look of everything. So that way I can put my cash inside when I go to the bank to get what I need, after giving the teller the slip that tells her exactly the bills that I need to get from her, okay? I could also fit my pin in here if I wanted, just to have it in here. I don't want it, I just want everything to be together, okay? Or you can add a pin loop, which we do have available in the shop. You could attach it here, that way you have your pin with you, or you could just put it in your regular planner so you have it readily available, okay? And then I'm also going to be doing cash envelopes, of course. So this is the cash envelope binder that I'll be using. I'm going to use the tray here to sort out all of my money, okay? So I'll put that over here. And then I am going to, of course, have to use these to slip inside of my cash envelope binder. So that way I can track as I'm spending, and I'm also going to track it on my budget planner. And what else am I using, you guys? I think that's it, right? Oh, and then I'm going to need these, of course, to put on the inside. So when I'm setting everything up, I'll go ahead and set them up. This is my cash envelope. I'll set, these inside of each of the sleeves. Then remember, these also come with the $1,500 savings challenge. So I'll stick those in the sleeve, and then smaller ones will come with this. I'll slip those in the sleeve, and then everything will be set up. And so this is kind of how my desk will look when it's time to budget. I'll have everything right in front of me, and I'll do a video again on showing you guys how I plan on using all of this stuff, and then we'll see how much I'm able to save. I'm hoping that I'm able to save again $1,428 in a relatively quick period of time, $5,050. I hope I said that right on camera. That's 14. Okay, this is 1,400, and it says it right here on the front. This is $5,000. Okay, that's a 100 envelope challenge, and then this is $500 plus $1,500. So that's a good little amount of money. So if I can save all of that, even if it's within a year, a win is a win, right? And I'd be excited and I'd be proud of myself for that. Okay, so this is how I'm going to get my life together. Through all of these items here, I'm going to use them in my budgeting every single week, so that way I can get on track. Okay, and so all of these items are available in the shop. I'm just showing you the ones that I am using, but again, we've got a ton of other things here that I showed you earlier, just in case you forgot, that you can pick up as well. It's all live in the shop. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Don't forget about Freebie Friday, which is included in this whole thing. The insert is this insert, which is, I'm gonna pop it up on the screen right here so you can see how that looks. You could use this within your planner system. You can track your debt, so that way you can eliminate that. That's a part of budgeting as well. I have debt. I'm sure some of you may have it. So hopefully you can use that tracker to be able to help you to manage that as well. All right. So I'm really excited about this collection. I hope that you guys are as well. Comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Do you love it all? How you feel about it? You want to go on this journey with me? I could use a partner. I could use an accountability partner. So if you want to go on this journey, pick up what you want or use what you have, and let's do this together. All right. So much for watching. I really appreciate you stopping by my channel today. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, so much so that you'll give me a thumbs up. You'll consider subscribing to my channel if you're new here. And of course, I want you to come back by and catch another video, in which case I'll see you then.